Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, as you see in the last couple of videos, we got the shed, and I think we put the mailbox video out just now, or just recently. And I just want to make this one to answer a few questions, let you know how things are going. One of the biggest questions I've gotten since we started was why some of the videos are older. Some of them 2 years older. Well, that's because they are. The project began, I guess, right at 2 years ago, and I think I said this in the introduction video. Maybe some of y'all missed that, but I wanted to get ahead. This is not a situation where I had a big bank account to just go and do this, or I took out a mortgage to do this. This is being built out of my pocket, which means, you know, I make money and I spend money on it. It's just simple as that. So it's not going to be this big, long progression of gigantic things happening. It's going to be as I can afford them. So as we move along, there'll be lulls, there'll be, you know, bigger moments and whatnot. And sometimes it'll just be something that, okay, quite frankly, might seem lame to somebody else. But keep in mind, not only, you know, are y'all along for the ride, but, you know, I'm experiencing it. And I want a record of all the little milestones. The mailbox comes to mind. That's probably not a video people are going to go looking for to learn how to set up a mailbox. But when you're building your own place, those are the kind of milestones that are kind of a big deal to you. And in this case, it was a kind of a big deal for me. So I wanted to have that one out there. Will there be other ones like that? Sure. Are they all going to be like that? A hey, look what I did video? Yeah, some will, some won't. Is there going to be some how-tos? Absolutely. I am not a professional house builder, landscaper, fence erector, which is coming up. When you see those videos, you'll show you I'm not a professional fence guy. A lot of this is learning for me along the way, but never forget that, you know, the real purpose of this whole thing, besides having a record for myself, is to show people that, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. You know, I am not, like I said, I am not a professional guide in any way, shape, or form of all these. I know some of this stuff. I have helped other people with projects, done small projects of my own over the years, but I have never built something from the ground up. And will I be alone? No, I have people that come and help me. Friends, people like that come and give me a hand. But am I ultimately responsible for everything? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so I want to learn. And, you know, part of the reason I'm doing that is, quite simply, I don't want to go anywhere from 15 to 30 years in debt for my home. I don't want to do that. I'd rather live a little primitive for a while and try and have the Toadstead completely paid off, completely debt-free. As it is right now, that's where we're at. The Toadstead doesn't have a mortgage. It doesn't have any bills beyond the normal, the temporary electric pole, the electric bill, stuff like that. So the bottom line is we don't have a lot, but what we have is ours. And that philosophy is going to be repeated over and over and over again. Whereas, you know, some people like to go ahead and use credit to get something now. I just don't want to do that. I think credit can be pretty dangerous, and you can put yourself in a position where you have to go and be beholden to a job or to a career or something like that. I mean, it's hard for me to put into words, but the bottom line is I don't want to owe. You know, I want to make decisions in my life based on more of what I want to do, not what I have to do. Now, can you completely eliminate that? No, I don't think you can. But where my compromise is, I'd rather be a little more primitive sometimes than be in debt. Now, does that, is that the only way it's supposed to be? No, I mean, everybody can make their own choices. But I don't see too much of this kind of thinking out there. With pop culture, it's real difficult. I mean, everybody with the advertising and, well, should I say the slick Madison Avenue advertising, putting people in positions where they somehow feel they're not worthy in some way unless they have this thing or, this beautiful thing, this great thing, this new thing, whatever. I'm trying not to get caught up in that, and I've pretty much avoided it so far. But I'm glad y'all along for the ride. I appreciate it. The response to the channel's been great. I want to thank BC Truck especially for the shout out. That was awesome. A lot of you folks that came over from his recommendation, welcome. Appreciate it. People that came over from Defrog Toad also. I hope you're enjoying things. And as far as older videos, I got to continue doing that. I want to make sure that, especially those of you who are here in the beginning, excuse me, I want to make sure that y'all who are here in the beginning get to see it from the beginning. The foundational work that will eventually, with some luck and blessings, will bring us to a point where we have a small homestead that, while we might not be 100% off the grid, blah, 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 but we're going to try and get as close as we possibly can. So I want this whole video is a little bit about what we're doing, and it's a big thank you for y'all that have come along and so far, and just thank you. It's this has been a lot of fun. I'll keep putting out the older videos, and depending on the response I get from this one, I might go ahead and throw some in. I don't know, what do y'all think? Saturday night, Sunday morning, put something out, a little more topical, if I can. Y'all let me know. Go down in the comments section, tell me what you think. But for now, thank you. Thank you so much. This is going along a whole lot better than I could have even hoped. And fair winds. We'll see you next time around.